see the blind man shooting at the world.
Years in the business, and I'm here to tell you that in the 1970s was the greatest era of light heavyweights in the history of boxing. We had fighters fighting in Philadelphia: Matthew Saad Muhammad, Marvin Johnson, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, Mike Rossman, Yaki Lopez, Dwight Cowie, Jesse Burnett, Jerry the Bull Martin. We were the center of the light heavyweight division right here in Philadelphia. Billy Dynamite Douglas, I could go on and on. This is the biggest light heavyweight fight to come to Philadelphia in over 40 years. 2 undefeated world champions unifying the title right here in the city where it should be done. So we're looking forward to an outstanding fight. Probably, it figures to be one of the fights of the year. So hopefully it will catch on. I appreciate everybody coming tonight. We have tickets on sale if you're interested in purchasing them tonight. And I'm looking forward to myself. There's a couple of things that the legendary matchmaker Teddy Brenner always used when he was rating a fight. Number one, is it going to be a good fight style-wise? Yes, you have a boxer against a puncher, that's always a good fight. Number two, does it lead anywhere? Yes, we're going to unify 2 of the titles, and hopefully, eventually, all the titles will be unified. And number 3, would I buy a ticket to this fight? Absolutely. And I haven't bought a ticket to a fight in many years, but I would buy a ticket to this fight. Thank you very much.
Okay, on your way out, or while you're here mixing it up with the champ, we do have a raffle in the lobby. If you just fill out your name and your phone number, we'll be picking out a few winners to win a couple pair of tickets. So make sure you get your name in there. Okay, I'd like to introduce now Artur Beterbiev and his team. You guys want to come up here?
Oh, okay. I think they'll understand.
Beck can do it.
You can do it?
Beck.
When you went up there now.
Hello. Thank you for coming. It's becoming big fight. Ready for fight. I'm happy to be here and have this fight. And thank you very much.
Okay, you want to come up here? Yes, through that door.
Try. So if there's any media or any of the fans that have questions for him, just raise your hand and maybe you can come up and ask or speak loud enough, and he wants to give it a go. He wants to try to do this in English for everyone. And Mark Ramsey, his trainer, is here too, if anybody wants to field questions for him. Maybe Adam can open up. Okay.
There was a little bit of history with Gvozdyk. You guys fought in the amateurs. What, if anything, do you remember about that? And is there anything you take with that, all these years later?
Yes, we had the fight in amateur. I remember this fight enough, but I think he's more remember this fight,
Okay.
I think so. Because he tell for media I broke his nose because I don't know that,
Okay.
He told that.
Okay.
I believe he stopped Gvozdyk, correct? Second round, stopped Gvozdyk in the amateurs. For those that don't know, Beterbiev has won the gold medals at both the World Championship in Milan, 2009, and European Championships in 06 and 2010. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Right here. Michelle.
Yeah, my Terrell Van with a Fight View 360. Right now, the light heavyweight division seems to be one of the hottest divisions in the in boxing right now. My question to you is, since we have Canelo versus Kovalev coming up, we have your unification. Dmitry Bivol just fought last week. For your future, who would you rather fight? The winner of Canelo versus Kovalev next, if you were to win against Gvozdyk, or would you rather go after Beterbiev? I mean, excuse me, Bivol.
Yeah, I'm sorry because, can you ask me after fight?
Okay.
Did you watch the Bivol fight? No. It was.
I'm not so fan of boxing.
He's not a fan of boxing. Very good question.
Before Gvozdyk and the amateurs, is there anything that he brings to the table that's different from any other fight that you've had in your professional career?
Of course, he's changed, and me change, it's new history, it's new fight, and we both, I think, had some progress, and I think it will be a great fight.
Have you received a lot of support from your country? I mean, what's been the buzz over there? Are they excited? Have you received a lot of support?
Of course, I received lots of support from Russia, from everywhere, where someone know me, everybody told me good luck, and they said what I like. They can't wait, I mean, they can't wait for this day, this night.
One of the, I remember when I was talking with Mark in a previous interview, he said one of the things that people don't realize about you are your boxing skills. You're known as a knockout artist, but he said you have a very big boxing pedigree. And many people expect this fight to go a lot of rounds. So what do people need to understand about you as the boxer? I guess tell us a little bit about, we all know about the big punch, but what else do you bring to the table in terms of boxing ability?
I'm never focused for like, you want? It's a question?
No, for you, Artur.
I never focus for example, for my past 14 fights, I never focus for knockout or something, I'm just try to do my best, or I try to do, like, and I'm prepared, I'm prepared like 8 weeks to prepare. This day I try to do everything what I'm preparing for this time. That's it. I don't know what happened there because I don't know that. Nobody knows that.
Right. Okay.
Coach, can you answer that? Can you answer that too? Because, Adam's right, 14 fights, 14 knockouts. Everybody knows him to be this big knockout artist, but he does have boxing abilities, and as I said earlier, he's won some, major Olympics and championships. So maybe you could talk about the boxing ability that he brings.
The thing is, first of all, when you look at his record, is the first thing you can see is the percentage of knockout that he had. But the thing is, when you work with him day by day in the gym, first what he says is very true. Like, you don't focus on that. Like, he focused on performing, and the knockout came along. Like, but the thing is, I think people maybe underestimate a little bit his boxing ability, the way he can box, and this is something. It's a good weapon for us. It's like a secret weapon because people are focusing so much about the knockout, but the knockout is not her focus. Her focus is very performance and winning the fight Saturday.
Yes, correct.
Anyone else? Ken, do you have it? Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah, I have another question. Can you give a prediction on Canelo versus Kovalev? Kovalev had a media call earlier today, and he really doesn't seem to respect the power of Canelo or think that Canelo could even compete at 175 in any capacity. Do you think that, well, who is your thoughts on who can win the fight?
You know, I'm boxer, you know, I'm not prediction. Sorry, I never do prediction. You know, it's not you know, it's not like if like I'm go to like George, you know, this guy win, you know, but another guy win, you know. I don't know that. So,
Okay.
I think he's focused on his fight. Ken,
How's his fan base up in Canada?
how's your fan base in Canada? Do they know you in Canada?
Montreal.
yes, there know me. Some people know.
It's good.
And they ask me some take pictures and
Yes.
Artur, could you tell us a little bit more about your family? I know you have 4 kids. So are they here? Are they in Canada? Somebody will represent your family?
my family stay in Canada. I have 4 kids and my wife they stay in Canada.
Nobody will come?
No, because it's school, you know, and my brother is coming to support me from Russia. Is coming, and my friends, my team here, everything good.
Lee?
Champ, did Mark also train you as an amateur? Or when did you two get together?
When did you two get together? Did you train him?
Did you train him as an amateur?
No, we started to work together from his first professional fight. He moved to Canada for his first professional fight, and since then we worked together from the first fight.
Mark, did you know right away he was something special? Did you know right away he was special?
Did you know right away that he was special?
Actually, the process, we have somebody in Canada who was interested to bring a fighter to Canada at one point, and he asked me from a long time. You need to know that I was a national coach from Canada for a long time, and I was around like Olympic Games and stuff like this, and I still today follow a lot of amateur boxing, and every Olympic I try to find like the best prospect possible to bring them to Canada, and that person was asking me like my top 5 if I have to pick somebody, and actually on a piece of paper that he gave me the name of Artur was there, and at that point I was already know him because I saw him in Chicago World Championship, and also I know that he was a world champion from Milan in Italia. He was a very accomplished amateur fighter, and for me, it was a blue chip from the first day, no doubt.
Oh, sir. Michelle?
Артур, у меня вопрос к вам. У многих боксеров в жизни были свои фавориты. Те боксеры, с которых они брали пример и хотели бы встретиться в ринге. Скажем, для Клычкова это был там Холлифилд, Тайсон. Кто для вас пример в ринге и с кем бы вы хотели встретиться?
На русском отвечаю, да?
Как он там?
Ура, на русском. У меня фаворитами в боксе были Майк Тайсон и Мухаммед Али. То есть, я не знаю, они оба разного плана боксера, но они были у меня фаворитами. Хотя они оба друг от друга отличаются. Встречаться, конечно, я с ними уже не хочу. Если бы так, да, больше бы я встречаться не хочу больше.
А в ринге с кем бы вы хотели встретиться? Здесь у вас как-то мечта?
Имеется в виду, вы же про них спрашиваете?
Да, вот сейчас, допустим, пример.
Нет, сейчас, в данный момент, с
Да вот.
Гвоздиком.
С кем бы вы хотели?
С Гвоздиком.
Ну, вы вынуждены сейчас не встретиться, а есть мечта какая-то?
Это не вынужденность, это
Ну,
я хотел это.
Спасибо.
This question is for Artur and it's straight.
Hello.
What are your thoughts on Gvozdyk overall as a fighter, and what problems does he potentially present?
Like everybody in this room, like we know that he's a very, very good fighter. We respect him like we respect every single fighter that have the courage to step into a boxing ring. But at the end of the day, like it's just another challenge for us. We analyze like his style, we analyze his force and his weakness, like we do every fight, and make sure that we're gonna perform Friday. And I guarantee we're gonna perform. Thank you.
Я поддержу коллегу и тоже задам вопрос на русском. Дэви Аркадьев, мне понравилось, что ваш соперник о вас на днях в одном из интервью очень симпатично отозвался. И буквально я выписал для того, чтобы процитировать его высказывание. Он назвал: «Бетербиев бьет рукой, словно копытом». Это он считает одной из сильнейших ваших качеств. Говорит о вас очень симпатично. А вопрос к вам: какой изюминкой, на ваш взгляд, владеет Гвоздик?
Do we have a translator? No?
What's that question about?
I don't know.
Он, наверное, хочет меня задобрить. У него, как у всех боксеров, есть свои изюминки. Он хорошо двигается, неплохо бьет. Есть у него тоже хорошие вещи. У меня тоже есть. Посмотрим, что будет 18 октября.
Спасибо. Но
Спасибо.
чувствуется, что вы дружелюбно друг к другу относитесь как бойцы.
Ну, мы же люди.
Ken,
Have the officials been announced yet?
have the officials been announced yet? Russell, I don't know about that.
Not announced.
I don't think they've been announced yet.
Arthur, what does this unification fight, you're fighting on ESPN, it'll be a national audience, biggest opportunity of your career. What does this opportunity mean for you as not just a fighter, but in terms of what you want to accomplish in your career?
This fight is the most important fight in my career right now, you know, because it's a unification fight. And I'm happy for I have fight, and I'm happy I'm part of top rank and part of ESPN. Thank you very much.
Being that this is the biggest fight in your career, did you make any changes in training camp, or was it just business as usual?
Of course, we changed something because it's different opponent. You know, it's not like some last one opponent. We did some stuff, something new, something like we do usually. But we prepare very well. I'm happy with my camp. It was good.
Coach, can you maybe answer that? And can you maybe answer that and tell us what kind of camp you had, where were you guys, how long was it?
The thing,
Don't tell him our
everything. Actually,
Who'd you spar with?
like you say, it's very specific because of the choice of the opponent, for sure. But the structure of the training camp is almost like what we do every training camp. It's just we have some specification about like the technique and tactic that we're gonna use for that fight. We did a very long training camp. Actually, it was in two parts. One part after started his training camp in Russia in Montaigne over there, and he came back for the regular 8 weeks training camp here, actually in Montreal, Canada. And we have like 7 sparring partner total. A lot of guys, a lot of good sparring, a lot of good thing that we do in the gym, and we are very confident that we're going to deliver a very good performance Friday night.
I'd like to ask something. We know that Ukraine and Russia, there's a lot of conflict right now within the country. So do you feel like you're fighting for your country, or do you feel like you're fighting for your legacy on Friday night?
I feel I fight with the unification fight, you know, for 2 titles. I feel that.
Anyone else? Russell, you have anything?
No.
All right, we're gonna just mix and mingle. We have posters over there to the left by the table, on the table, and he can go over there and sign some autographs for everyone. Media, they will be serving food if you want to sit at our family style table over here on the right. I'll meet you guys over there and we can just mix it up with the chant. Thank you guys for coming out.